Alright, hello everyone. This is a response or reply to Kendra, who in a video asked or questioned whether or not Desteni is supporting child abuse. And obviously Desteni is not supporting child abuse, and the point that I would like to discuss in this video is a Estonian perspective on child abuse and on childhood and children in general. And I'll start by bringing it back to myself, because where I live, this is how I've noticed this. Where I live, there is a kindergarten and a school, and every morning and every afternoon I see parents walking their children to and from kindergarten and school. And especially with the small children, this is quite prominent. And I'll see these children being full, complete, whole within themselves, within their physical bodies. They're not specifically happy or sad, or they don't really portray a mood. They simply are within their bodies, and every step they take, every move they make is an exploration. And they will move according to this exploration. So they can stop up with they see an insect and they will bend down. They also move their bodies in support of the body itself, and they will bend down and they can stare at this insect for 20 minutes. And then the parents will tell them to hurry up, and they will look at their watch, and they will yell at the children for not hurrying. And so what that means, or what that shows, is that the parents are existing within a mental reality that is dependent on, or where they are dependent upon time to make it, we have to get home and make dinner by 5 o'clock. And in this, by existing within this reality, they are actually abusing their children, and without even knowing it, while they're trying to be good, responsible parents, they're actually abusing their children, because they don't consider, in fact, what is best for the children, because their entire focus and their entire motivation is based upon squishing as much into a day as possible. And so I will see the same parents morning and afternoon, day after day after day, and they look exhausted, and they're not enjoying themselves. And what I see them sort of thinking or pondering within themselves is, how did I get here? Why am I not happy? Why am I not satisfied? This was supposed to be the highlight of my life. And they're too scared of admitting that to themselves or to anyone else, because then there might be something wrong with them, because they're supposed to be happy. And I mean, even in this case, we're speaking about a fairly wealthy neighborhood, a fairly above middle class neighborhood. So it's not because it's not people who don't have money. They actually do have money, but most of them also work many hours per day, and they send their children to school early, and they pick them up late in the afternoon, and they just look exhausted. And so from that perspective, it is actually quite obvious to see that the normal, common way of being around children and in bringing up children and parenting is actually abusive. It's abusive towards the children, not allowing them to express themselves, not allowing them to move according to the physical, and even abusing them and yelling at them, punishing them when they are expressing themselves. And it is abusing towards themselves, the parents. They are clearly abusing themselves through existing in this enslavement to time and to the future, and to pushing as much content into their day as possible. And it is abusing towards life itself, because what is life then in this way of existing? We're just slaves to time and slaves to money. And then they feel guilty that they cannot spend so much time with their children, and it just continues and continues. So normal parenting is child abuse, and that is what we're doing with the equal money system, stopping once and for all, to give all a dignified life.